Mahanada. Not only Mahanada, it is Attahasa Purita Mahanada. And that Attahasa Purita Mahanada is done not one time because it will not catch the attention. When there is that kind of alarm constantly, that alarm invites all people. So that alarming siren, actually you see, we know we get siren as a part of indication of danger, whether there is a tempest or a heavy rain or some such kind of calamity, natural or any other things is there, there is a kind of alarm. Even when you see the ambulance with patient urgently going to the hospital, constant siren, you will see that. So this way you observe that that sound is the original one, and again there was the alarm. Then there will be response. Tasya nadena ghorena krutsamapuritam nabha amayatati mahata amayatati avata pratishabdo mahanabhutu Chukshubuhu sakala lokaha samudrascha chakampire chachala vasudha cheluhu sakalascha mahidhara. Gopinath, would you remember, would you recite today? This is a Parayanam for you. Tasya nadena ghorena. Anybody who is ready to do it? If not, I do it. Tasya nadena ghorena. Krishnamapuritam nabha. The entire sky is enveloped or filled, reverberating. The whole sky was reverberating with that sound. And Amaya Atimasa Pratishabdo Mahanabhuto. So there is also re-echo, because Vishwamlo there will be re-echoing. So re-echoing of the sound came up. So so that is called echo, re-echo, and the entire universe was filled with that Bhayankara sound. So Amayata Ati Mahata Pratishabdaha. Pratishabda is the reverberation, rebuffing of the sound. So it was not simply ordinary. In a multiplied manner, the sound was completely filled in the universe. Then also, because of that kind of terrible hurricane-like and all that sound, there was lokaha sakalaha chutshubuhu. All the lokas, chutshubuhu means there was a chobha, commotion, and fear, and all that shaking or shivering came to all the lokas, not excepting one loka. Sapta lokaha, 7 lokas are there, 14 bhuvanas are there, and today Surya Bhagavan, though he is visible to us and taking direction towards north, in fact there is a map of night, how it will be on Ratha Saptami day, or on the day how the Surya Bhagavan would appear. So the present technology, the meteorology and all that is so advanced that we are able to notice the changes that is happening in the atmosphere, in the cosmos. So this is only a description that lokaha chukshubuhu. Not only that, samudraha chakampire. See, kampa is shiver. Kampa is alarmed. Kampa is the thing. Chakampire is again a superlative of it. So even the oceans with their water, they also became highly turbulent. And Jaja Chachala Vasudha. So Vasudha Chachala, there were so many earthquakes also. So Vasudha Chachala means Bhukampagalu Tumba Bantu. There came many Bhukampas and Mahidhara Sakalascha Chelu, even all the mountains. So these are all the Prakriti, the entire Prakriti Ninada, Prakriti Shobha, Prakriti Spandana happened when Durgamma shouted, produced Nada in such a high tempo, it is not easily possible. Then, looking at that kind of commotion, disturbance, turbulence, shaking, shivering, etc., in the nature, then all gods became very happy. Ammaya, now the Devi has come forward. Now we have got the Kopam of Shiva and Vishnu have taken the human female form, and she is now endowed with all power. She is armed now. So what do they do? All gods in chorus, they made a praise. I'm reading this sloka number 35. जयेति देवाश्च मुदातामूचुः सिंहवाहिनी तुष्टुः मुनयः च एनां भक्तिनम्र आत्ममूर्तयः दृष्ट्वा समस्तं संक्षुब्धं त्रैलोक्यं नमरारयः सन्नद्धाखिलसैन्यास्ते समुत्तस्तुः उदायुधाः. So muda devaha uchuhu tam. See, all the gods with high happiness uttered Jayasabda to her, victory to you, Mama. Victory, victory, Jayati, kudos. So like that, all greeted her with Jayasarv. That's why she wanted to become a Jayadurga. She may be Navadurga and all kinds of Durga's attributions, but ultimately Jayadurge, Jayadurge. Nama Kopal avaru, yoga master, used to teach us the song, the bhajana song in our Kendra after yoga class. So Jaya Durge, we used to repeat all that number of times too, and those days have gone. Tehi no divasa gataha. So Eagle Papa can make you sing whenever you attend this yoga class. So Jaya, Jaya, Jaya was the Sabda produced. And moreover, what is the aspect of Parameswari? Simhavahini. Ammavaru sitting upon the lion. You know, lion is also the best of animals, the king of animals. And she is the Devi of Devis. Ishwari, Ishwarinam. Durga Parameswari is Ishwari, Ishwarinam. Therefore, when Ammavaru, when she is ready to fight in the battle, sitting upon the lion, Simhavahini, avagenu madidru Munayaha, all Munis also joined their hands and prayers and made namaskara to Mahadevi. How do you do? Tushtuhu tam. They went on praising her because it is ಸ್ತುತ್ಯ ವೈವರ್ಧಂತೆ ದೇವಾಹ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ದೇವತಾ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಹಾತ್ಮರನ್ನು ಮುನಿಗಳನ್ನು ಪಿತೃದೇವತೆಗಳನ್ನು why should we at all make praise for them? Because the moment you talk about them gloriously, they become really surplused with or plussed with high potency and power. And as a result, from gaining that kind of high potential power, they will bless the lokas, bless all people. That's why we always say, ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಭಗವತೆ ಸಿ ದೇವೇಭ್ಯಃ ನಮಃ ಪಿತೃಭ್ಯಃ ನಮಃ. We say devebhyah namah, pitrubhyah namah. Like that, we always say that we have got to do like that. Therefore, you observe Ammavaru ఆ రీతిగా వచ్చిందంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ అ దృశ్యం. అండ్ ఆ దృక్ ఉన్నటువంటి మహానుభావులు, ఆల్ పీపుల్ కెనాట్ సీ దుర్గమ్మ యాజ్ ఎ వారియర్. ఓన్లీ ది రాక్షసాస్ who are sworn enemies to gods on one hand, and also all those rishis who are constantly in devotion to Durga Parameswari, they have submitted their reverence to her. How Munayaha Bhakti Namrata Atmamurtayaha. So Atmamurti Murti. So ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ರತೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಆ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿಯನ್ನು ಈಸ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ಡ್. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪೆಂಡ್? ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ ಸಮಸ್తం ಸಂಕ್ಷುಬ್ಧಂ ತ್ರೈಲೋಕ್ಯಮರಾರಯಃ ಸನ್ನದ್ಧಾಖಿಲ ಸೈನ್ಯಾಹತೆ ಸಮುಕ್ತಸ್ಥುರುದಾಯುಧಾಃ ಆಹ್ ಕಿಮೇತಿ ಕಿಮೇತತು ಇತಿ ಕ್ರೋಧಾದ್ ಆಭಾಷ್ಯ ಮಹಿಷಾಸುರಃ ಅಭ್ಯಧಾವತ ತಂ ಶಬ್ದಂ ಅಶೇಷ್ಯಃ ಅಸುರೈಃ ವೃತಃ. So this is what reaction took taken place. ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಸಮಸ್తం ಸಂಕ್ಷುಬ್ಧಂ ದೃಷ್ಟ್ವಾ. So that that Mahishasura observed the entire universe and nature is completely shaking in emotion, in fear and all that. Then it was a sign for him that he has to find out what is the cause for this terrible sound that has come out. You remember, Durga Parameswari is equal to Narasimham. Durga Ammavaru avataram of Devi Mahaparashakti is the same that of the Narasimha Swami, because for Tuesday. You remember in Bhagavatam, you get the description that when Hiranyakasipu came out with all of the top anger, with height of anger, say, I am going to behead you, Prahlada. Let me see who is that fellow who will come and protect you. And before he actually jumped up from the Samhasanam, Hiranyakasipu, he just wanted to test whether at all. So he asked, I want to see, can you show me in the pillar? So in the Sabha, he just took his sword and, Mustina, he just hit that pillar. And that was enough. Then that Narasimha Swami, Pradurbhava, first of all, there was a terrible sound. A sound which Hiranyakasipu never heard in his life. Therefore, Adbhutam Sabdam. And when that Adbhuta Shabda came out, then he thought the Shabdam turned into Swarupam, and that Swarupam was Narasimha. Here, the other way around, Ammavaru came out, she made a sound, and that sound made Hiranyakasipu to come out, and it was all one. Anyway, the medium for calling or for inviting war is only the sound, shabda, dhvani. So that's why anta dodda sound banmele, even the Rakshasa also is very good in making the roaring sounds. So he immediately roared, ಏನಂತ ಸನ್ನದ್ಧ, all sainyam, and they all took their ayudhas and they all became ready to fight with Durgamma. ಅವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ದಟ್ ಮಹಿಷಾಸುರ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, ಆಹ್ ಕಿಮೇತತು. ಅದು ಕೋಪ, ಅದು ಕೋಪದಿಂದ ಬರೋ ಒಂದು ಅಟ್ಟಹಾಸ. ಶಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಟ್ಟಹಾಸ. You should remember, Bharata in Natya Shastra has given you 12 kinds of hasa. So it begins from Smita, it becomes from Smita and keeps on going. Ultimately, Smita, Hasa, Mandahasa, ha, and Attahasa, Vikatahasa, Attahasa, Attahasa, like that. There are, and even a dancer, whoever takes to Natya life, they should be able to show forth all the 12 and depending upon the contextual, emotional output that they have got to display while they are representing the dance form of the song. Especially when the Narsimha Annamacharya has composed a sloka, a kirtana on the Narsimha Pradurbhava. Very, 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 very powerful. Likewise, all people are there. The Narasimha Pradurbhava. Here also, Ammavaru అంత వేగంగా శబ్దం చేస్తూ భయంకరంగా అందకత్తే. She is also very beautiful lady. But the beauty, when there is a kind of sound accompanying, it is really terrifying. Then this Mahishasura was also equally responding and he said, Abhashya Mahisasuraha. So, Krodhad Abhashya. So, he became very angry. With great infuriated state of mind, he roared. And not only he roared, where to the direction where from the sound is rising out, he rushed. Abhyadhavata. So he rushed towards that direction. Tam Sabdam Aseshaihi Asurairvrataha. ಈ ಅಸುರರ ಸೈನ್ಯ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಉದಾಯುಧಾಹ ಅಖಿಲಸ್ಯ ಸೇನಾ ಅಖಿಲ ಸೈನ್ಯಂ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಸೈನ್ಯಂ he has had, he inspired or he ordered all the Asura Sainyam, the army, with their ayudhas. ಅದು ಏನು uttastu uda ayudhaha. Uda ayudha means lifting their weapons. So when all have their weapons ready, lifting their weapons and with all enthusiasm and encouragement, they just followed Mahishasura towards that army, towards that place, the Himalayas, the mountain, where she was standing with all that roar and all alone she was there. So Aseshaihi Asuraihi Rutaha. When he went to the place of origin of the sound, thereon Mahishasura will find Devi very beautiful. That's what we see in the sloka number 38. Sadadarsadato Devim Vyaptalokatrayam Trisha Padakrantya Natabhuvam Kiritollikhitambaram. So this is the description of Devi, the war goddess, with readiness to fight. In fact, I have written an article on the functions of Devi Durga and also an article on the various symbolism that the weapons that she is holding ready in her hand to fight the asuras, as and how they are appropriate to be attacked. So war is a great art. War is a great vidya. So that's what is called a Yuddha Vidya. Warfare is called Yuddha Vidya. And Yuddha, and also Yuddha is not at all, the Jayam in Yuddha Jayam is always probability is half. Either X, but somebody will win the war. Therefore, same in Ramayana also, you remember, when Ravana wanted voting for his move to war with Rama, And by announcing why at all he has picked up the Rama war with Rama, the simple reason was he was not shy. He just announced in the public that he has got too much love towards Sita, the wife of Rama, a highly beautiful woman. And so they should always, they should see that the Rama, after all, a human being, and has heard the monkeys are also have come. They are nobody to our target. So you can go kill all of them, and please help me that I marry Sita. Even though that desire and project and plan proposed by Ravanasura openly in the open court in Yuddhakanda, all the people sitting in the Sabha, they stood up with their ayudhas, holding their ayudhas upwards and saying, "Oh Ravana, Jaya, we all are there to fight to see that your Abhishta Siddhi takes place." So that particular situation you should be able to read from Yuddhakanda of Ramayana. Actually, Ravana never called for a meeting of his own officers, cabinet ministers, but it was the first time probably he called a meeting and he announced and also requested the wholesale cooperation, sincere cooperation of any and every hero, any and every Rakshasa to help him in the war with the Vanaras. That's why you have got Ananvaya Alankara to describe Rama Ravana Yor Yuddham, Rama Ravana Yor Ivanta. So when this Asurasura, when this Mahishasura, with all of them went there, then what he did? Sadadarsadato Devim Vyaptalokatrayam Trisha. అమ్మవారు ఒక్క చోటే ఉంది. కానీ అమ్మవారి యొక్క దేహకాంతి ప్రపంచమంతా వ్యాపించింది. సో అమ్మవారి యొక్క దేహకాంతి అంటే దెర్ ఈస్ నో హౌస్ ఎవర్ డార్క్నెస్ అట్ ఆల్. దట్ అరోరా మీన్ దట్ aroma and that kanti chakra behind. So kanti chakra behind is now, you observe, filled up the entire worlds. So universe tumba fill agide. It is something like Surya Bhagavan from today onwards. Actually, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna will describe to Arjuna the Uttarayana Punyakala and Dakshinayana Punyakala. ಸೊ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಯನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ, ಉತ್ತರಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಸಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ more and more light, more and more heat, more. That's exactly what we have prayed, what we have seen in the Prarthana slokas that we have done, that he gallops speed. And you know the speed of Surya Bhagavan, for 30 seconds, he would cover a distance of 1,26,000 miles in the sky, aeronautical. ಸೊ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಏರೋನಾಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೈಲ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್. ಸೊ ದಿ ಮೆಷರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕೈ, ಆನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ತ್ರೀ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಬಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಗೋ ಇನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್, they will have the also sky to some extent. They have got the map, Google, that they will be getting the addresses and all that direction. But Surya Bhagavanige in Googling ide, nothing. So he knows the direction towards west. So with that speed, morning 6 o'clock, for example, if he rises, evening 6 o'clock, westerly ಮುಳುಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. Therefore, ಆ ತರಹ ಯಾರು ಇರು ಅಂದರೆ ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ದೆ ಭಾನುಮಂಡಲ ಮಧ್ಯಸ್ಥ ಭೈರವಿ ಭಗಮಾಲಿನಿ. ಈ ಕಾಂತಿಯೇ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರಿ ಗಾರ್ಲೆಂಡ್, ಭೈರವಿ ಭಗಮಾಲಿನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಈ ತಾಯಿ ಸೂರ್ಯನ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸಿ ದುರ್ಗಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ ಇನ್ ಸೂರ್ಯಬಿಂಬ. ಸೊ ಸೂರ್ಯಬಿಂಬೆ ಪಶ್ಯೇತ್ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ದುರ್ಗಾಂಬಿಕಾಂ. ಆ ಸೂರ್ಯಬಿಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ದುರ್ಗಮ್ಮನ ನೋಡು, ಪೂರ್ಣಚಂದ್ರ ಬಿಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಲಿತಮ್ಮನ ನೋಡು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹಯಗ್ರೀವ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ. Now, in the 39th sloka and that 40, I'm reading. Shobhita Seshapatalam Dhanurjani Swanena Tam Disho Bhuja Sahasrena Samantad Vyapya Samsthitam. ಸೊ ಇದು ಅಮ್ಮವಾರಿ యొక్క ವಿಶ್ವರೂಪಂ. ಶ್ರೀ ದುರ್ಗಾ ವಿಶ್ವರೂಪಂ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, though she is having 8 or 18 or 4 or all these is all minimized. But basically, she has got 1,000. And 1,000 is innumerable hands are there. Innumerable astras are there. And unlimited, constant brilliance and effulgence is there. So that is the Vishwaswarupam of Parameswari. So, Vyapta, look at the meaning of the word. Chobhita Asesha Patalam. So, even her Chobha has gone deep down the earth. It's called Patala Loka. And as we have got several layers upon the earth and in the atmosphere, similar is the Patala Loka. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪಾತಾಳ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ನೆದರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ವೆನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್, ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ದಟ್ ಪಾತಾಳಂ ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಐ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ದಟ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ನೆದರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಬಟ್ there the land is, of course, over the land there is the water, and for us below the land there is the water. So we have that kind of that's why today you make a slokam when you take a bath. Inanta sapta sapta mahakaya sapta koti sapta koti sapta 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 mahakaya sapta koti dvipa. Then Saptarkaparnamaya Saptarkaparnamadaya Saptami Ratha Saptami. Anavaga, Sapta is the 7th number, is a very powerful number. And that is very much loved by Ammavaru, loved by Surya Bhagavan. That's why we make a prayer to Surya Bhagavan. Sapta Swarathamaruಢam Prachandam Kasyapatmajam Svetapatmadharam Vande Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham Anta. So Tam Suryam Pranamamyaham, I am going to make namaskar to him. So, and moreover, there is sound and sound and sound. So there was Artha sound, Patala sound, and I added to that Dhanuhu Jyaniswanam, the Dhanushtankara ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಜಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಜಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಡ್. ದಿ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ of the bow also makes a wonderful tankara. Otherwise it's called Nyankara. In Gayatri Ramayanam Stotra, you have got a prayer to you. Nyankara dhvanina tvam hi dushtarakshasa bhanjini twamaham prarthayishyami rajavasyam chadehi me vidyunmale chanchalangi chitta vibhramakarini twamaham prarthayishyami ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯಂ ದೇಹಿ ಮೇ ಸದಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆ ನ್ಯಂಕಾರ ಧ್ವನಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೆಂದರೆ ಮಹಿಷಾಸುರ ಮರ್ದಿನಿ, ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಿಷಾಸುರ ಮರ್ದಿನಿ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರು. ಸೊ ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಫಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಮಹಿಷಾಸುರ so much vigorously. So there Ammavaru is a goddess. Rakshasa Mahishasura is human variety. Therefore, tomorrow, I think last Sunday, you are going to have a talk on the folds of creation. ಈ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ? ಯಕ್ಷ, ರಾಕ್ಷಸ, ಗಂಧರ್ವ, ಕಿನ್ನರ, ಕಿಂಪುರುಷ, ನರ, ಸ್ವಾಪದ, well, like that, varieties are there in our creation. And everybody has got different characteristics and all that. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪಾತಾಳ ಲೋಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೋಕಗಳು ದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವ ನಾದದಿಂದ ದಿ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ನಾದಮಯಂ ಜಗತ್ತು. So the entire Jagat is filled with sound and sound. Actually, the music comes into origin or genesis only because of the nada. So who is that nada? Nada tanam anusam sivam shankaram namami. Tyagaraja says that he's a nada tanu siva. So uh, Nabhi Kantha Rasana Nada. See, Nadopasana, Nada Yogi, Nada Brahma, and all that is there. And here, what is called Ninada, it is a Nada, Dhwani. And even Purandaradasa tells what is music. Actually, ధ్వని is highly భయంకర రకరకాలుగా ఉంటుంది. కానీ పురంధరదాస్ గోపీనాథ్ ఏం అందవాద ధ్వని అంటారు. సి అందవాద ధ్వని అನ್ನು సంగీత. What is other than that is not Sangeeta, is Dambara Kugata ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Anyway, I think I stop here today and we continue next because at your 9 o'clock, I mean at your 8:30, you are going to have, no, at your 8:30 p.m., you are going to have Aruna Prashna Parayanam, just one round I want to make. And I will send you in the WhatsApp the link where you can join for Aruna Prashna Parayana. And today, now I have stopped. Om Swasti. Gopinath Hedapapu.
सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु श्री वेद श्री
Durga Parameswari Prasada Siddhirastu.
श्री दुर्गा परमेश्वरी प्रसाद सिद्धिरस्तु श्री वेद पुरुषाशीर्वादोस्तु
Sri Surya Narayana Anugraho Astu.
श्री सूर्य नारायण अनुग्रहमस्तु
Prasada Siddhirastu.
अनुग्रह प्रसाद सिद्धिरस्तु
Om
ओम
Namo Narayanaya.
हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम तत्सत्
Hari Om.